Greetings everyone, please give a moment, make sure everything's set on up. Uh, Looks like everything's starting to boot on up. And of course, YouTube thumbnail did not update once again. Well, looks like everything is booting up just fine. I'm at the live chat windows. And looks like everything is online. Give me a moment to check my other computer. And looks like that's good as well. I'm going to open up a drink. And so now let's go ahead and get started. I do have a replay that was submitted to me. I'll do this one second. Also got another 2v2 here. So first warm up for 1v1. And then we'll go on to a 2v2. Let's see, double Wehrmacht, one of each. So we can do a US versus Panzer Elite, and that should be a good way to start off the day with. Greetings everyone, and Great here from another Company Heroes 1 replay. As well on the north side, who has the US forces, we got Dirt Diver. As well on the south side as the Panzer Elite forces, who has a Schimmelwagen. We got Suyan? No idea how to properly pronounce that.
Army Corps here.
Also got a double engineer opener, not triple engineer. And the Schimmelwagen's going straight for the fuel point, so he's probably going to send the Panzer Grenadiers to this cutoff sector, I'm guessing. It took a moment. Looks like he's speaking in foreign, and more foreign. I cannot tell you if that's Japanese or Chinese. I can never tell those two apart. It's easy to identify a Korean, though. Korean has a bunch of circles. I don't know why, but it does. I think that's Chinese. Chinese seems a bit more complicated than Japanese. And he replied back, and okay, they're both speaking foreign. He looks like it's been catching on up. Of course, he will get that secured nice and early, though won't get any income till this sector gets captured. This Panzer Grenadiers probably need to be pushed forward, and I had to provide protection to this viewpoint. With this viewpoint security, is probably going to go for a fast 2-2.
Rifle squad, all eyes in here.
You know De Soto? No idea what that is. We do have a couple of Panzer Grenadiers pushing forward, Schimmelwagen as well. G43 squad find the engineers. That squad's going to push way forward. Focus on the engineer squad's probably a good call, and then hit the rifle squad. Schimmelwagen's advancing, but take a fair amount of damage already. Seems a little bit more damage than expected. But either way. But right now, the Panzer Elite player is lacking some assets on the field. He's going for something there. I'm assuming that yep, there's a Panzer Grenadier. Could be for a structure with the fast fuel point.
Rifle squad reporting for duty.
Hitting right there. Yep, looks he does build a group company. Going for the cutoff sector, which will be cutting off this singular munition point. Panzer Grenadiers heading off the side. Rifle squad pushing forward. This rifle squad heading down south for the winter. And the Rifle Squad does force back the Schimmelwagen. Has taken been damage there. I guess, is the Schimmelwagen a bit more fragile than Kettengrad? Maybe. I actually am not sure. Never really compared the two. It does knock on those rifle squads a little bit there. Probably should focus on this one since it's getting very close. Engineers are injured here. A rifle squad getting hit quite hard. Does get knocked around a bit there. Engineers getting close. This Pennsylvanians fall back. Probably get wiped on out. Engineers not exactly known for wiping potential. Chasing the birdie. Shimvagen pushes forward, knocking the rifle squad. Trying to focus on the engineers. I think I click on the button. Another Pennsylvanians on the build queue. Nope, it's a rifle squad.
Infantry squad lost.
Engineers are down. A little bit early loss there. He does have at least one engineer left. Doesn't probably have to worry about getting minesweepers out anytime soon. He's against Panzer Elite. Though with the Schirmwagen, if he goes for tank hunter, he can deploy landmines with it. And Rifle Squad just getting ripped apart there.
Looks like we fight today.
Pensacola is not exactly healthy at the moment, and he's starting to fall back there. Another Pensacola is pushed forward. This one's healthy. I guess he says something about involving micro him knocking around the squads there. More of our squads pushed forward. And our squad's starting to fall back now.
Point is ours.
Can I grab decapture the fuel sector, which is not in supplies. Engineers can push forward and force him back. Particularly the fact that he's pretty low in health. He may actually get killed off if he tries to go for the full decapture. Decides to fall back immediately. Good idea. And trying to decapture from right there, but the engineers are pursuing. I think I see a landmine there. I see some sort of blue dots there. Maybe I'm just seeing the border there through the thing. We have now a early 250 half track load with 2 squads there. I hear one G43 squad on the back of it. Probably won't be seeing Panzer Strikes because he's not fussing fighting against British. Sticky bombs being researched relatively early, which is quite understandable. We'll definitely get some more missions point to keep his grenades ready. Right now he has about enough missions for 2 sticky bombs. Assuming it's actually researched. And right now the Panzer player has pretty much no income at the moment. Kaliningrad will decapture the fuel sector, will not be in supply. And not capture the sectors. Probably should only keep one squad load in the back unless he's using the other one to be taxied around. Does dismount the other one to get a good firing position. Does briefly spot it there. This player does not have a supply yard, nor is he probably has enough resources to build one just yet. US player has 1 command point. He could try going for Rangers, or could eye for some airborne squads from close tracks with the 250 half tracks. Does find this 250 half track there, put some rounds in the rear armor. Sticky bombs have been fully researched. Does manage to decapture the sector there, the cutoff sector. But both players' income is still quite low. It looks like the US player's income is better, though the Panzer player does have more fuel. Sticky bomb 1 could be casted. Looks like it's not. Got another 250 half track here. And everything's falling back here. Another Panzer Grenadier here. And this one does get suppressed a little bit there. Our squad is moving around. This squad does take a bit of damage. And the Rifle Squad is taking a bit of damage now. Rifle Squad eyeing for Sticky Bomb. Cue Halo Sticky Bomb sound effects. I don't know why I thought about that. Rifle Squad is taking a bit of damage there from the 250 half tracks. Slowly being whittled on down. Another squad pushing along the flank. He's starting to try to repair up this guy here now. Does get some suppression. Rock squad or another engineer squad in the field. And trying to go for a sticky bomb on the other one. Does get suppressed there because these are both suppression platforms. Flame engineers and regular squad push forward. Flame engineers are of course support flamethrowers, so it means they have higher penetration rate. And the engine crit there, so it has, I think, a permanent engine crit modifier now.
Jerry's got a fucking beat on it.
Does fall back with all the squads that could not finish off. Drew also did not pull in the field to get him some health regen.
Listen up, rifle squad.
No supply yard just yet.
We're back at full fighting strength. Squad reinforced, taking fire.
250 half track pushing way forward. We do have these forces advancing. No, did not reinforce the sky entirely. Fuel has been consumed on something. We got frag grenades. I thought it was going to be for bars, help you with the light vehicles. But he's going for frag grenades to frag the Panzer Grenadiers. Rifle Squad Upgrade 4 trying to resecure that cutoff sector. The US player does have a decent amount of munitions to work with. Frag grenades almost complete.
Grenades have arrived.
Engineers and regular rifle squad along the flank. Over here, do you have the VP being captured? And looks like the rifle squad does fall back. Oh yeah, I think I say the US player just now started securing the VPs on the right. So yeah, that is quite interesting. I've just been focused on the fighting, which feels like it's going pretty well in the Panzer Elite player's favor, but the US players maintain good view control. Schimmwagen may go down. It does go down one last bullet.
Enemy unit down.
1-250 half track is loaded up. One squad. Looks like the other one will be loaded up as well. This one's gone for defense efficiency or being repaired up, then probably loaded on up. It's probably better to go for defense efficiency than these guys. It's more of a mobile suppression platform and a carrier platform. Frag grenade. Yep. Good frag grenade there. He thought it was going to be a sticky bomb, but he was mistaken. Got efficiency 1. Try and get a sticky bomb on this guy. He's probably not going to get it. This guy falls back. He has all 6 members, but they're pretty wounded, so getting them healed up, it would be quite nice. Our squad here could either garrison. Paratroopers with cordless rifles could be handy, help them get some AT assets. Or maybe even paradrop an AT gun, which is the next item along here, so that's also going to be pretty good. You know, paradrop AT guns, he could go straight for tank depot or just not go for anything else past the supply yard. One of those 3 options. Engineers take a bit of damage there. No paratroopers being dropped on in. And it looks like there was another frag grenade there. Gets one of the guys. Engineers need to fall back. Now I do have a 2-2 on the field. Problem is as well, 2-2s are basically have like Reporters rifles have horrible accuracy for them, so reporters rifles against 2-2s is actually surprisingly not useful. It's like close to like 10% accuracy, something stupidly low. Can't remember though. It's pretty bad.
We've got our flamethrower.
US player, of course, now getting a bit of a larger lead with the VPs, since his opponent's not kept up the VPs. And we still don't know what the Pensley's player's doctrine is just yet.
Eyes on me, infantry.
We will see Airborne, which... Not many things you should go for a doctrine to counter Airborne.
Supply lines are broken.
Black 88s are not like a super reliable shooting down aircraft, and don't really need to worry about that all too much, honestly. Recoilless rifle's now complete. Good frag grenade there. Flame Engineers says hi. Hay bale got immolated. Course rifle rolls a miss. Of course, in Company Heroes 1, rounds can easily phase just through stuff. Airborne squad keeps distance. Flamer engineers now suppressed. Rifle squad finds opportunity to get a sticky bomb. And looks like this got fully immobilized. From what? I'm not sure. Could be from sticky bomb. I see flamethrower immolating it. 2-2 here. Rifle squad can try turning around, get another sticky bomb to it. Looks like it's going for this one. This will be going down because the engine crit as well. Slowly going down, I should mention. 2-2 fire away there. 1-2-2, 250 goes down. This one could go down from the sticky bomb. It has a level 1 defense efficiency. Not even engine crit, okay. I would assume at least an engine crit or likely heavy engine. It wasn't weak enough to be fully immobilized, but I guess the US player got unlucky.
Point captured. Rifleman squad, front and center. The view was better from the plane.
Paratroopers, everything just getting queued up there. It still be a good idea to go for bars, goes for a supply yard to get the supply yard upgrades. Even if you go for airborne, you can prolong any sort of vehicle deployments of the Paradrop AT gun.
Paratroopers on point. Building complete.
Got these forces moving around. Does spot the bar rifleman. This bar rifle squad has emergency 1, so engaged. Got STG squads here. Flamethrower rifle squad does fall back there. Got these forces pushing way forward. Double STG. He also has logistics company and 4-man squad upgrade.
Our front lines are collapsing.
So he has pretty nice units there. The flamethrower is a splash weapon technically. I think engineers will mobilize 250 away from for the sticky bomb, at least what it seems like. Quite possibly. It's hard to say because of course if a vehicle gets so less and less health, they have higher chance for crits, even from small arms. So it's got attack potency on this 2-2. Paradrop AT gun somewhere. AT gun being paradrop right there. Nice safe position. Flamethrowers falling back, repulsed rifles falling back as well. Has some light cover here. Bar squads providing some fire support now, while the flamethrower is actually providing fire support. And looks like the 2-2 does manage to go down to a close repulsed rifle shot there by the one guy who stayed in front of the bushes, so he got pretty lucky there. Shimwagen, fresh one right here. And the airborne squad needs to fall back. They don't get ripped apart. Does throw a frag grenade there, explodes himself, and wiped out. That was not very good. Bar squad there goes frag grenade down the Panzer Grenadiers, but they're getting gunned down. Another bar squad straight forward. 4-man squads increase the health and damage of Panzer Grenadiers by 33%. AT gun right here. We do have now these forces, of course, need to be reinforced. And there's very little reason why the US pilot need to get a support weapon center. If he wants snipers, he's fighting against 4-man squads, so it's a little bit less effective for snipers than that. But if he needs weapons such as mortars or MGs, he can simply just go from the next line for the supply drop and get mortars MGs. And not as important, the very important munitions. BE got it so good with the 4 SCGs for 75 munitions compared to stormtroopers being Doctrine and need 150. It can be quite expensive, but I think the target size stormtrooper is a bit better. Plus, stormtroopers do have camouflage and a bundle grenade. Remember, stormtroopers have excellent ambush capability. Plus, I think in my mod in Company Heroes 2, when I've been testing around, Panzer Grenadier with 2 STGs is actually very good compared to a fully upgraded squad as well. Because as one model goes down, you still retain the DPS of the STG. You only lose the DPS of a bolt-action rifle.
Losing a victory point.
I
We
sort
are
of wish I
losing
want
a
to see if
victory
people would
point.
play around with only going for one STG, how it works on a Stormtrooper. I think that may be actually adequate.
We are losing a sector.
Bar our squad push forward, getting some rounds into the Panzer Grenadier. Over here, these Panzer Grenadiers push forward. All of these are for the STGs. He is suppressing one of those guys down, gets switches to one of the rifleman squad. And both of us are squad falling back, and AT gun as well.
Enemy unit down.
True, sniper not necessarily meant for wiping squads, can at least still get good manpower bleed. So the flamethrower squad does get suppressed by the 250 half track. Frag grenade there, he will avoid it. He's soft traded away, but of course in Company Wars 2 they can fire a bit more reason behind him. But he's still probably gonna get wiped out there. He took a lot of damage.
Casualties being
Flame is wiped out, drops a bar, paratrooper drops another one, and explodes. Picks up the bar there of the unupgraded squad, very nice. Probably should keep a squad or two unupgraded just to pick up bars.
Airborne, ready for duty. Airborne here.
Probably gonna need not to upgrade the airborne squad just yet. He's only fighting against a single 250, I suppose. And I think Repulse Rifles would be a little bit overkill in that situation. Could bring in some supply drops. A 30 cal could actually be quite useful right now. His opponent has mostly infantry composition, so a 30 cal could actually do some decent work. Plus, a mortar behind these housing there wouldn't be half bad either. True. Panzer Grenadiers are now falling back.
When the going gets tough, they call in the riflemen.
That's also a difference between the
Losing a point out
Company Wars 2 and Company Wars 1, where all units just simply get less DPS if they are moving. And looks like he will lose another rifleman squad to this bit of a blob.
Our forces are taking casualties.
Maybe eyeing for... I don't think Repulsor Rifle is a good idea. I think he needs strafing run to deal with these blobs.
Airborne under fire.
Sherman tank wouldn't be half bad, but that's a little bit off the beaten path. He still needs a supply yard. Another rifleman squad.
Objective secured. Rifle squad defended.
Maybe some landmines would help out. Right now, munitions is a bit of an issue for him, though.
The enemy is down to 300 points.
Maybe stockpiling supply drops. Yeah, I think 30 cal wouldn't be half bad. Mortar, raining on in for the mortar half track. And that Star Squad is getting ripped apart upon retreat.
Territory sector being captured. Casualties.
Our squad does get wiped out there. That Rock Squad did pick up a repulse rifle. Flamethrower gains some decent damage. Another flamethrower is getting ripped apart there. Falls back a little bit late. And Airborne Squad needs to hit the retreat button. He will likely lose it. Drops another repulse rifle, but look, the base AMGs did save him. Howdy. Howdy, sailor. And it looks like he does pick up the repulse rifle there, so he got double repulse rifle, 1 bar Panzer Grenadier.
Contact with one of our sectors.
Yep, it means hello.
Rifleman.
We do now have a supply drop summon. I do think the 30 cal would be a good idea to pick on up. Got a bit of
Recon flight
fuel there.
standing
Has
by.
recon flight.
Listen up, people.
Company Wars 1, almost every small arms is penalized when fire movement. MP40s and Thompsons more than others. In 1, only G43 and M1 carbines does decent on the move, and SGs or SIR do better. Got it.
Enemy is after our victory point.
To be honest, firing while actually walking around is one of the most difficult things you can do if you ever tried fire while moving. Back while I was in the Air Force, fire while moving is like one of those exercises we did a little bit, but it's one of those things that we just never trained on because we never really need to. It's better to just shoot, move, and communicate.
Paratroopers on point.
The crocodile does seem not half bad.
Our front lines are collapsed. Supply lines are broken.
And actually, still don't know what doctrine the Panzer League player is even gone for. It always feels like crocodiles just don't do well in open ground. I still prefer just regular Sherman tank, but it would always be quite nice to see one. You will get enough fuel from supply drops, that's for sure. But right now, strafing around on some of these blobs seem pretty nice as well. We got a 221 deployed in the field. We got many 221s on the field. Oh, that's a Shimwagen.
Losing a victory point.
Did I hear a point just get scorched? Yep, Ulysses gone for scorched earth. Because that earth has been scorched.
Forward supply lines are broken.
He does dodge a frag grenade there. Flamethrower getting some good anti-heavy cover damage there. He still does not have supply yard, so not sure what his grand scheme is. He has crewed the 30 cal in a very defensive position. That's quite understandable. Scorch this, cut off sector as well. US player still has plenty of VPs to work with, but does have triple capture against him. Mortar does strike the Flame Engineers. May get worked out there. Another supply drop, trying to get that supplies going. Remember when Cobra wiping 4 Panther squads with a straight run, 12 minutes of the game? I would not blame him. But if he had got hit by a straight run hits 4 squads, it means he was blobbing really bad, so not massive pity, but understandable rage quit. Supply yard now being researched or built. They are of course researching with their special instruments called welder tools.
Back at full fighting strength.
The Axis hold the initiative.
Squad reinforced. Taking fire.
Lots of stuff in the field. Is that a vampire?
Airborne.
Got a vampire. Now can munitions half track as well. There's bringing out all the light vehicles.
Losing ground out there.
Supply yard is now in action.
Goliath online. Not being camouflaged at the moment.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
Garrison gets garrison. Looks like I've got a... I saw a progress bar. Oh, right there. That's what I saw. It was highlighted like this, but he's booby trapped in this building. Do now have the Goliath push his way forward. Yeah, they look like 223s to me rather than 221s. Booby trap has been triggered. The late response on that rifle squad, they do explode a little bit and significantly there. Trying to repair that point, but of course, he got interrupted. But the airborne squad. Airborne squad is probably the least useful right now since it's coldest rifles. 30 cal in reserve position, that's not a bad idea. And the rifle squad is taking some hits. And does fall back there. Mortar didn't really help out as well. He does have tank deep on the field, which means he can get out Sherman's with the amount of light vehicles. There is even an argument for Hellcats, but I think Sherman or Sherman Crocodile would be very nice. Wait, why is it called Goliath? Shouldn't it be David because it's small and packs a punch? I'm not sure. I guess that's German humor. Well, to be fair, there's the Panzer VIII Mouse, which means mouse.
This war isn't gonna win itself. What?
Definitely a very much an Iron Mouse. Wait, no, that's a tiny Latino girl. We do have, or mouse. We do have a Sherman Crocodile being employed in the field. Ooh, very fun. More Goliaths.
Engineers, engineers, come on. We got no peace. Ready.
Flame Engineers did spot the Goliath. He can force fire the ground there. He's force fire on the ground there. Gets an engine crit on the Goliath. I'm assuming the Goliaths are battery powered. I actually never thought about it. I'm assuming Goliaths are battery powered than gas. Or Goliaths, gasoline, diesel, or battery. Oh, got another Goliath over here.
I got a bad feeling about this, Sarge. Let's get in there.
Sherman Crocodilio.
Don't think
Our squad taking some hits there. That mortar hatch is going to constantly cause issues when scorched point. Does take a bit of damage there. Of course, even though he's Panzer Elite, has a meter stat track, can't go if he didn't build any landmines. They have a roll of cords in the compartment of the back. Wait, are you saying it's spring-loaded power? Oh, it's a remote control car. Got it. Sort of like a tow missile. So it's like, I guess something similar to dynamite, or yeah. It's on a leash, a copper-powered leash. We do not have the airborne squad here, taking some fire. While the crocodile's going to give some fire.
We're down to 200 points.
Points almost being repaired by the 30 cal, who has a 30 cal on his back and a 30 cal in front of him. Okay, that's a really stupid animation.
Air support is ready for order.
Strafing out support's not available. He has enough munitions for 2 of them. Sometimes I thought when he said a coil on the back of it, I was thinking like it's spring-loaded like a music box. That would be really weird. Sherman Crocodile advancing his way forward. He has no proper counter to it. Thanks to airborne able paradrop munitions. Oh, there's Parapanthers. He could go for some crushes here. Deletes the structure there. Booby traps have been triggered. It's going to explode. Hellcat deployed in the field. Does upgrade to 30 cal. That's definitely not a good idea.
Forces are taking casualties.
Crocodile's still idle. I think he may have just given up a little bit. Yep, looks like he's sort of just giving up a little bit. Yep, looks like I'm gonna be just chatting for the rest of the game.
Allies are down to 100 points. Allies are down to 50
I'm just gonna let the chat go. Half of it I can't read.
We're down to 25 points.
And that is the end of the replay. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Yeah, that was definitely a good Panther call-in. And yep, that was that one replay there. Which was this one, on to this one here. Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Couple Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on the right side as the Wehrmacht forces, we got Good Gorilla. Spawn on the south side as the Panzer forces, we got Kofmer. Spawn on the left side as the US forces, we got Swifto. And spawn as the other US forces, we've got Tenker, I think. Double barracks opener, that's pretty standard. No craziness with support weapon center opener. Cancel the player has not selected doctrine. And of course we got the standard Wehrmacht quarters into Volksgrenadiers. Looks like pretty much standard openers for everybody. Nobody going for anything too crazy. Looks like the pencil player maybe trying to grab a bit of fuel. And let's see, Pioneers heading towards this mission sector.
Was wünschen Sie? What do you want? Volksgrenadiers reporting to the front. We are ready.
Volksgrenadiers now deployed on the field.
Pioneer team ready.
Mission sector now being captured on up, and we've got these Volksgrenadiers heading over to the left. Engineers not heading up more north, looks like heading towards the center. Rifle squad plotted by both players. No Jeep. No doctor just yet. Probably 50% chance the Pensley players probably can go for Scorched Earth. That's pretty much a common staple in 2v2s. So all the either that or Luftwaffe ground forces, with Tank Hunter probably being the least likely. Engineers may actually get wiped out here. Unless they don't take too much damage upon retreat. Our squads push the way forward. Another Panzergrenadier back here. Engineers flanking, hitting some rounds with Schimwagen. G43 squad slowly being whittled down. His teammates, engineers, push forward to help him out. G43 squad does fall back. Falcon continue to focus on the rifle squad, and the Kennegrand's falling back as well. Rifle squad's about to get wiped on out. Panzergrenadiers probably should fall back sooner or later. They do fall back. Another Panzergrenadier and his teammates' motorcycles now coming forward to support him. And we've got an early observation post on the fuel sector. And they do have temporarily this fuel sector capture as well, because I'm getting some good fuel income. Motorcycle firing away, getting some rounds with the riflemen. Engineers push forward, take a bit of damage from the Panzergrenadiers. They start to fall back now. We've got the Kettengrad heading down south. So no doctrine slugged onto him. Engineers taking a bit of damage now. We do have now these Panzergrenadiers getting hit by some more riflemen and more riflemen, so these Panzergrenadiers will need to fall back sooner rather than later. Early bunker, guess early machine gun bunker. The Wehrmacht is trying to lock down the flank. He's locking some assets. Had an even 300 manpower income for a brief moment. We've got the medic station going on up as well. He did scout it out.
Ready, Volksgrenadiers. Jawohl, my dear.
MG bunker now being deployed on the field. That'll help lock down the flank. And now the Panzergrenadiers or Pioneers got eye for a bit of terror escaping. Panzergrenadiers effectively, the Panzer player is effectively plotting by himself for a bit of time. He's even sending the Volksgrenadiers down south to support him. Right now, the Pensley player is getting double teamed, though his teammate's motorcycle is supporting him. Another observation post deployed in the field somewhere. One Panzergrenadier squad falls back. Volksgrenadiers push way forward. Motorcycle's trying to hit that other rifle squad there. This rifle squad is quite wounded, and another rifle squad falls on back.
Losing a sector. Let the eye of the Reich Eagle survey the battlefield.
Sounds like the Wehrmacht player has gone for defense, which could result in flak 88s. So his teammate will probably go for Scorched Earth. Volkswageners take a bit of damage here.
The Americans are capturing a sector.
Nothing yet, though. Volkswageners now fully on back. English players, one probably going to go for, one could probably be going for infantry, while the other one probably going for armor.
Bunker defense is ready. Receiving fire.
Going for another bunker there, making it a little bit too heavy bunkers. A medical bunker wouldn't be not too unexpected, helping just get some free grenadiers. We can always upgrade, put an MG inside this bunker as well. Backlight bunker will get a good hit there on the rifleman. Oh, SCG's got popped out right there. Rife squad falling on back. MG bunker just got completed. You got the medics there pushing forward to their death. 2 casualties also appear to be obtained. And we do now have some minesweeper engineers.
Motorcycle is ready.
They are attacking secure territory of the fatherland.
Pioneers falling on back at the Volkswageners on the heavy cover there. Do have another MG bunker being deployed on the field as well. Up north we do have Rife squad hitting the fuel observation post.
Yes, sir.
Volkswagen needs to push up north. This bunker probably needs to be cancelled for the time frame. It does. We've got 2 Rife squads up north causing some issues. Only has 1 Volkswagen, which is already pretty wounded. Pioneers do fall back there. Let's go for some MP40 Volks.
We are losing ground. Cowards attack our forward base.
Volksgrenadiers, we are ready for combat. Volksgrenadier squad at full complement.
Hansgrenadiers starting to fall back now. And Shimwagon's going along with them. Still no dodging selected. We do push up north, observation or bunker taking a bit of damage there. Pioneers can help prepare it up. His teammates 2-2's heading towards the Rife squad there. It's probably better to hit the flame engineers in time frame. Volkswageners on the flank though.
Yes, comrade.
If the flame engineers sort of focus on the bunker, you can probably get a little bit closer and increase their accuracy. Volkswageners need to focus on that flame engineers though. It looks like, is he sort of missing? Doesn't appear to be taking as much damage as expected. That's taking some damage there. And all those horses now fall back. Flame engineers will take a bit of damage from the MG bunker. It does get wiped out. Pioneers can help push forward or start getting this repaired, or capture that point and then repair up the sector. Looks like the Kaliningrad is capturing that sector there.
Been released to our command.
And registered artillery can now be brought in. Here, G43 squad firing against something. Oh, he's hitting the medics. That's what he's shooting at. Catching the sector down there. Down more south, we got this 2-2 here, engaging an observation post. Our squad here, looks like his teammate laid down that landmine.
Volksgrenadier reporting territory capture.
Registered artillery, the sector has been registered. Not really a great ability. Well, at least it keeps the VP secure. Probably trying to go over early VP lead. They have a double capture in favor. Could be triple capture. If his teammate goes for Scorched Earth, the game could come to a standstill. So sometimes in these 2v2s, when you have Panzer Elite allies, it's a good idea to really secure the VPs. A lot of rifle squads here. One eventually two, the other ones have bars. We have now Grenadier on the build queue. 2-2 is now skirmishing around, trying to deal with these rifle squads in open ground. SCG squad behind heavy cover, just holding the line. Now got a Hellcat point field with a pintle mount. Wipes out that Penskater squad entirely. Got a lot of kills in front of him. The verbal winds are causing a lot of frame rate issues due to a large amount of lag of projectiles. Verbal wind does go down there. Pack 38 connects.
We're losing territory.
Pack 38 connects again. Landmine here has been swept. You could try killing it off there. Oh, did not find that landmine though. Does detonate that landmine. This one does eventually want to go for defense eventually and try to just drive away. You should be able to drive away no problem.
Enemy troops are firing on us!
Rifle squads will be able to overrun the AT gun. Oh, got a verbal win. So we got both tank defense and Luftwaffe ground forces. No scorched earth. And verbal win is something I was not expecting, but the amount of rifle squads have been fighting against, that's quite understandable, though they do have to be careful of the Hellcat and potentially M1 AT guns. Tomcroft Center now being deployed in the field. MG bunker suppressing down that rifleman. We do also have a drop bar here. A lot of things we would love to pick that up, so there's Volk's Grenadiers. Looks like he's trying to crawl over that bar now. But should get fully pinned before reaching it. Looks like the MG42 is now reloading. Does get fully pinned there.
Attack our forward base.
Hellcat does a good shot there. Does deny the bar. Double Hellcat forward view. He actually researched the Pinta mouse for some odd reason. Pack 38 needs some medical supplies. You have now the Kigrats stealthing away. This is gone for airborne. And now the Penskater is now falling back. To be honest, a lot of triple combat eventually is quite nice to see. Does get one Hellcat fully mobilized. Panstruck now engaging the rear. I know 2-2s with auto cannons in the campaign is very deadly. Opal's using another target treads. This does fully mobilize as well. That ability could go down pretty quickly. Looks like he managed to lock down both these Hellcats, and with his teammates Panstruck is able to take them out pretty handily.
Our forward base.
Of course, Panstruck's not like the most accurate of weapons. Mango destroyed a crit there.
The enemy advances.
Light half track's going for the kill. Does use the Grenadier a little bit foolishly. Of course, this thing doesn't have super great armor pen. It can bounce on hay bales.
We are losing territory.
Our squad's falling on back. Pack 38's also keeping their distance. This one does, so he got supplies. I think it's even more wounded now.
300 points.
Verbal wind moving around. We do have a light half track from verbal wind. We got registered artillery in this second, getting a lot of good hits on our retreating back squads. Our landmine detonation here looks like got destroyed by the light AT track. Volkswagen is trying to capture the center VP.
Okay, Volksgrenadiers, we're back in the fight.
AT gun will be decrewed. Actually, grabbing that could be quite nice. Does grab it.
Troops are firing on us.
It's a percentage chance. I don't know what it is in Couple Heroes 1, but I think Couple Heroes 2 is like 25% or 33%. It's RNG. It's also one reason why in Couple Heroes 2 in my mod I actually removed drop weapons, because it's just RNG for playing the game that you should have. T-17 does go down. That rare asset goes down to a nice pack 38. Sherman tank on the field with a pintle mount. So this is likely the armor player. But he's gone for a good number of pintle mounts there, so he's spent a lot of munitions.
Volksgrenadiers taking fire.
That one does finally lay in line. Volkswagen is falling him back now. Warborn firing away, hitting these riflemen now. And now the rifle squad is going to be hit by the MG bunker. Bar Scouts 3-4 does take out the Kennograd. Best use of Birkin to get that recovered.
Take his position. No more choking on that dirt.
I believe so as well. A lot of the time, pintle mounts are not very powerful, honestly. You're gonna really forget them. I think also, even on Sherman tanks, though, it does also I think it also provides a little bit of health, the sandbags. But it's also pretty expensive as well. It's not, what is it, 70 munitions? That's not cheap either. Does get fully mobilized there by the light. AT track has your armor exposed as well, so starts slowly picking out away at it. 2-2 is taking some damage from the Sherman tank, but Sherman tank's just getting multiple misses there. I think they're pretty nice for Allied War Machine. They actually, since unlike Greyhounds, you don't have to rely on upgrades with them, so they actually make a decent target for Allied War Machine. Does take out the Sherman there. Martyr now deployed in field. Nice to see some of these more or less seen assets. AT gun does roll a miss there. Flame engineers fired away. Of course, got a US landmine there. A straight shot could detonate it. One, it's at full health, so it can take a hit or two from the AT gun. Also, just been some cover there. Got a large amount of riflemen here.
Veterans engaged.
Infantry are now issued crack cocaine. Got the tighter rifle squads there. 52 will be gunned down. Martyr's not bulletproof, just bullet resistant. Pennsylvanians do get wiped out there. Again, one of the rifle squads of SG too. And now we've got a 250 half track. We've got a Panzer Command. He go for let's go for Stukas of Foos, the Warfermen.
Good as new. Field repairs complete.
Landmines here. This one could be swept by this stealth Kennograd.
Rockets are ready.
5-year rocket barrage running on in. Wolfram barrage running on in. Some landmines going on down.
They must have raided the hill.
Starting to build some landmines there. Crush, so he marks somewhere. Crush, please. Vorpal starting away. Got double Vorpal now deployed in field. Bar squad straight forward. Engineers with STGs trying to get to that point. Now some of these squads getting more hits there, some gets pressed, some recovering. Oh, Flak 88. Maybe he... not sure what's... this is from the Panzer Elite player.
Fatherland and glorious struggle. Honor and blood.
Registry 3, Elite Infantry.
Enemy is taking from the best of
5-3 rocket barrage, scanning around the AT gun. Wipes out the Pioneer. And my apologies, everyone. I need to use the restroom, so we're just going to move around like this. Let you guys see everything. One moment. Apologies, I'm back. Though it's always amazing how tall that hill is. It actually is quite tall. It is a little bit idle at the moment, which is probably a good time to actually use the restroom. Or purposely use the restroom. Flak 88's a pretty good counter to M1AT guns. I swear, Flak 88's a better anti-tank guns than they are at anti-tank or anti-air. Volkswagen's push way forward, catching that point. He has no MP40 up squads in the field. He had some queued up but never completed. Kennegrad taking some fire there. Sherman taking forward, apply through rock balls, trying to hit the Flak 88 once again. Volkswagen's do take a bit of damage. Flak 88 did not get decrewed. We got another Flak 88 here. Pressure the cornfield. Warfman getting an excellent shot there. One person started lagging a little bit there. Great war from the barrage there. That blob got punished. Everyone's far away. Cancel that bunker there. This Flak 88 needs a bit of repairs. Everyone firing away over here.
Cowards attack our forward base.
Our squads take a bit of damage. You now have another Volksjäger deployed in the field. Got a machine gun placement firing away. Good to see on the verbal one as I find invisible buttons for the Panzer Command. Our squad's falling back. AT gun taking some fire there. German take push right forward. Flak 88 is decrewed at the moment. Does take out the 222. Should get a nubble at this point, honestly, only fire it when that rifle ball's in sight. Problem is, nubble warfers are pretty vulnerable to the M2s now that are on the field. I don't think it'll last long enough.
down.
Does get a good amount of damage there. Hits the bunker. Sacks the Volksgrenadiers there because he got hit by some Calliope rockets. Bad luck there. Light attack track, try to get a shot off. Black 88 nails him. Mortar takes a hit, a direct hit in the mortar itself. Grenadiers push right forward. Do have a landmine here. The more likely to be decrewed. Landmine here found by the Volksgrenadiers. Got another US landmine there. That was sort of a hit the Volksgrenadiers, not the Flame Engineers. That M2 seems pretty far forward. I'm not sure what he's trying to eye for this one. Usually they're along here and maybe around here, but never this far forward. The bar, that is 8 bar riflemen. They're splitting up a little bit. Machine gun bunker over here is, of course, down. Red artillery seems like a good item relatively soon. But Warframe Barrage got good damage here. Force back all the squads. None of them appear to be wiped out. Verb ones have a target-rich environment in front of them. Fortune makers do fall back in time. We got Red artillery on this sector there. It's gonna fall back now. Getting a lot of explosives.
We have lost a unit.
Thermoclaire may have lost another squad. Looks like the Flak 80 got decrewed again. Right now I think it'd be a good idea for the Pensley player to actually go for a short barrel Pens 4. I think they're a little bit more reliable versus the blobs. Just hold it down.
Heavy rocket artillery. Request target coordinates.
Let's see what vehicle's nearby here. Just an AT gun. Bunker have cover. Bar squad straight forward. Got a bit of fire there on the regular Panzer 4. With the amount of infantry in front of them, the regular Panzer 4 probably would be a good item. Though flak Panzer also ones could be quite nice, but you still have to be careful about occasional Hellcats and all that sort, which are currently not on the field. So maybe at this moment in time, Oswin probably would be better, but Panzer 4 would be a little bit better in the future. The Jordan crit there. True, and the mortar or the artillery barrage or heavy mortar barrage, I forget what it's called, would be very nice. He does scale with infantry veterancy. He has veterancy 3 infantry. I have no idea what infantry veterancy does on the artillery officer. This is trying to secure the Flak 88. Gun itself is almost down. Panzer 4 needs to retarget 2 over here. It does destroy the gun entirely. Wasn't paying close enough attention. Into firing away, Fortune moves straight forward. Veterancy 3 tanks now researched. Volksgrenadiers is taking a bit of damage there. Got these Volksgrenadiers, especially 3 fighting behind some good heavy cover. They're not fully reinforced. Bit of off-top how to shoot there. Nope, we got butterfly bombs being summoned in from the Panzer player. Volksgrenadiers looks to hold the line without using for the fatherland. Machine gun bunker there. Starting to find some of these butterfly bombs. One of the players is sort of lagging a little bit there. Oh, got a Birkentiga here. Does claim the Flak 88. Finds more butterfly bombs. I think he may have found them all. Nope, there's still a handful. When I say handful, I just mean one. Looks like he's shooting against this Panzer Grenadier. Fortunately, he's trying to clear out the gun.
The unit has died. Glory.
Let's see now. Going for another Panzer IV at the moment. Eventually 1 HP regen. Eventually 2 infantry type things to elite. That space matches everything. Eventually 3 max health increased by 20%. Same as Grenadiers and Stormtroopers. Okay, not great. It's more of a consolation prize for him. Panzer IV firing away. Sherman takes straight forward. Does get a bounce on the Panzer IV, sends a bounce on the Sherman, trying to go for a sticky bomb, looks like. Does find the machine gun bunker instead. Looks like the Panzer IV becoming a Justin Trudeau fanatic. And it looks like the Flak 80 does get hit by the Warframe Barrage. Pioneer's trying to decrew it now. Flak 80 does get a direct hit there, taking out 2 of those models. Pioneers can grab the Flak 88 and get the gun firing. Most of the Falchion Beacons are going to be doing that. Probably best is to get the Pioneers either repaired or captured at this moment, though at this one time the nearby infantry. Probably best just try to repair it or just keep his distance. More butterfly bombs being summoned, very nice. There is a Minesweeper squad there though. Flak 88 gets recaptured once again.
The Yankees are attacking one of our OPs.
Flak rocket barraging in, does take out the cool observation post. Now got a Henschel being summoned over here. Grenadiers unfortunately goes push way forward. Does destroy the Flak 88 with the Henschel. That's a little bit of a side. So that's definitely outside the radius, at least on the map. May go destroy the crit down the Sherman tank. Grab squad getting overrunning the AT gun. True. But of course, it is expensive to reinforce, and you can just simply just grab the Pioneer, get the gun up and going as well. We do now have the Panzer Grenadiers and Falchion Beacons finding a landmine. Oh, got some more butterfly bombs here. They float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. We got another T-17 deployed on the field. That is an infantry player, so he may be getting that from off-map combat groups. As far looks like getting some hits on the T-17. Good shot there onto those Rangers. Fires it up. Henceforth does take a hit there. He does have taunts up on the Rangers, so only one bazooka up and going. Another bunker deployed by the Wehrmacht player. I think he's been building a bit too many of them. I would understand some repair bunkers now. Does hit the Rife squad quite nicely. Volkswagen to fall back. Working Tiga there. There is this carcass there he can try claiming. Now got a Warframe half-track run down. I'm not so sure from what. This one took a bit of amount of damage there as well. We go sticky bomb onto it. He will get sticky bomb off, which will likely will kill it off. Also needs to utilize for the fatherland there. Penspore is firing away from the high ground. And Red's artillery on top of the bunker itself. Getting a great amount of damage there. The carcass still there. Looks like Penspore's going to pick up this Verbal and carcass. Now got a alpha parachute running on in. Falchion Beacons need to get away from it. They did not. And also got now the Henschel's being summoned there. We do have the Hedegrad trying to spot for it. Does use a white fire smoke there, which also means he also has camouflage to help hide himself. So let's want the Coyotes to go down to the Henschels. And it looks like the M1 or the M2 almost went down there as well. He could push forward and get a pants false onto the M2 to kill it off. Though maybe he has enough health now to survive. Does hit the flame gears a bit. Could release use one MP40 Volks. Yeah, bet 3 MP40 Volks do quite well. Thanks to his Veterans 3 as well, he'd always go for Knights Crossbowers later on. But right now he does have Veterans 3 tanks, which is always very nice. He has triple Panzer IV, and the World War I has been recovered. Let's see any other carcasses he can claim. Oh! Please do. The colors looks nice. Are you talking about the explosions? Oh, I just realized something as well. I have my Couple Heroes 2 background, so I'm floating. Oops, I gotta change that part. And I don't want to alt-tab because alt-tabbing sometimes breaks the replay, and I don't want to take time to it, so sorry, I'm gonna be floating this game. It's October. It's spooky. Do I have now for the Fatherland active? Bergantiga repaired the 251, which would have the working rockets. Nope, they will still need to be repurchased. Generally, the upgrades need to be repurchased. Yep, blue does have a nice little color theory. Something that how, like, Couple Heroes 1 and 2 did good with color code, where the similar player colors are equal, where cyan, blue on the same side, orange and red on the other side. They're similar but different. Which Couple Heroes 2 did it a little bit better without the color coding, which is not perfect in Couple Heroes 1. And then Couple Heroes 3 just threw that out the window, apparently. I think these are flares are meant for butterfly bombs, looks like. Trim tank push right forward. Of course, got the Panzer Elite Panthers getting repaired on up. Panzer is now falling back. And the VP is now being decaptured as well. We do now have the Henschels being summoned. Rifle squad push forward does get suppressed there. Good pen. Another good pen there. Pershing now summoned the field. Very nice. Though this Panther needs repairs, the Verbal one as well. His teammates Vector C3 Panzer IVs can help him out. And also his team opponents M2s. Up north at the Volkswagen pretty forward. More bare life. It was just watching a Couple Heroes 3 clip, and some of the projectiles look like bad, and the tank bounce animation. Yeah. I also didn't make it that far to really pay attention to the Couple Heroes 3 graphics. I had a bit. I only like 2 hours or maybe 4 hours in the game before I just stopped playing it. The sound design was the bigger issue, honestly, than the graphic design. And it seemed like the vehicles seemed too clean as one big issue when it comes to Couple Heroes 3. Good kills there. Both the M2 and the machine gun bunker goes down. And maybe some other stuff. Med bunker's still alive, and one casualty here. We'll give him a fresh squad. Actually, no, he has enough for a squad. He just doesn't have enough population space for it. And looks like the Sherman found a butterfly bomb which immobilized it. Now that's unlucky. Panther being covered by the Bergantiga, but he's taking a bit of damage there. Bergantiga and the Panther will need to drive away immediately. They're taking some artillery. Actually, that's sort of what they did with Couple Heroes 3. Like, the unit designs are basically identical, or try to mimic Couple Heroes 1 rather than Couple Heroes 2. Like, there's no mounted play, as far as I could tell. Oh, I didn't even couldn't even tell you the fact there was no Italian faction until somebody told me years later. There goes T-17. Henshaw still flying about. Panzer Force Brigade 4. Both regular and Justin Trudeau variant. It looks like Panther never got fully recovered either. Another Panzer 4 Brigade forward. Good number 18 in the field. Nice crossholders. Receive a frag. Oh, medical supplies in that squad. Or retreat. Does retreat on back. For example, what I'm saying about had Company Heroes 3 more of a Company Heroes 1 design, the half-track had the covered version from Company Heroes 1, rather than the open version that you can have units fire the back out of, like in Company Heroes 2. I'm talking about the US half-track, the M3 or M5. Can't tell you which one it was. I think it was the M3. Volkswagens pushing way forward. Car squad advancing. Grenade has been thrown, and Pennsylvanians do avoid it. And great, got a spam bot on Twitch. Luckily, the message came butchered, so don't have to worry about it. Just don't interact with it. Well, some of the Volkswagens do get wiped on out, probably from the Calliope. Rifle squads pushing the way forward. Volkswagens do get a little bit of camouflage action there. The central point is neutralized. The Axis players do have a slight lead in the VPs, but nothing too significant. This Pensacola trying to capture the munitions sector. Now here, trio of Panthers. Whirlwind firing away, but pretty wounded. Got a blob of these forces pushing forward. Looks like no more butterfly bombs. Does throw a bazooka shot there. Looks like the other bazooka does connect, picks up the Whirlwind. No more war from half tracks to work with. Hands force. This one's healed on up to be attacked, move forward to the time frame. These forces push forward. I think one of the squads just got wiped out, so a dot to get eliminated. Have a machine gun bunker forcing these back.
They defended the fatherland until death.
With the amount of blobbing the US players are going for, it's probably a good idea to go with the war from half track. Or two of them, just to get the formation of them. They need more anti-infantry tactics. Enough missions for another 20. Oh no, that's needs a little bit more missions for the 20cm rocket barrage. It's a little bit slow to bring on in against a mobile blob, not necessarily. A couple bounces there, then receive some more bounces. Good pen there. Good repairs there from the engineers. Calliope rocket barrage running on in. Hits the Panther a little bit. Bounce there. And the Panther doesn't need to fall back. Took a bit of damage there. These two Panthers can push way forward. Oh, that person's already efficiency too? 1 vehicle kill, 4 infantry kills. I don't know how it got that efficiency. I'm maybe going to short crit there. Try and go for the kill. May got hit by a rear armor bazooka. Calliope rocket barrage and decides not to get it finished off. Bolshevik needs to fall back there. And Calliope is sort of hitting some of his own forces. Got the Henschel being summoned there. In which the infantry units actually did shoot at the aircraft. Of course, no vision, no more Henschels being summoned. That could work. Honestly, some more butterfly bombs. Just start scattering butterfly bombs in the center could be quite nice. Help deal with the formations. Right now, they probably bigger problems anti-infantry, not anti-armor. So going for butterfly bombs over Henschels probably would be a good idea. Double stick bomb this Panzer IV. Damage the crit there. Off-5 parachute being brought in. May as well just cancel the upgrade if he doesn't believe it's going to live. Our squad does get wiped on out there. Does take out that AT gun there, trying to go for some stun grenades. That was with the squad entirely. And that's squad is now starting to fall back. Yeah, letting the Pershing go when it's Veterancy 2. If it gets Veterancy 3, it becomes a win condition itself. Panthers take a bit of damage there. AT gun's almost destroyed. Let's see. I know. Oh wait, I just realized. I know. Bringing in broken together to repair the Clive. You can't repair allied vehicles. In fact, if you brought in broken together and repair your teammates' carcasses, it does give it back to your teammate as well. I don't know if he has Hotchkiss or Short-Barreled Panzer IV. Hotchkiss could be quite nice. Short-Barreled Panzer IV could be quite nice. I think Short-Barreled Panzer IVs do a little bit better versus blobs than verbal winds. But I heard mixing them two together can be quite nice. Multiple pioneers being summoned there, probably need some repair squads. No, he has 3 Panzer IVs on the field that are all fully healed at the moment. He does have some munitions to work with, so bring in another 28 centimeter rocket barrage. Panzer IV pushing forward, not Panzer IV, Pershing, very different thing. Panther take a bit of damage there. We've got 76mm Sherman for fire support as well. Panzer IV does take a couple pens there. This other Panther is pretty wounded as well. The same rocket barrage was brought him in, but largely missed. Did force the Pershing forward. AT gun, M1 AT gun from the high ground. Try to focus on the Pershing. Rear armor exposed to this one, out of control. He does get at least allied war machine onto it, so he will get at least recovered, but does lose the veterancy, which is very important. And does lose the Sherman tank as well, without taking out any of these Axis armors. Now, with the amount of carcasses in the field, the Pioneers could take time and start salvaging all these carcasses. There's the Sherman and Pershing. Does look at the Pioneers there. We got another Henschels getting some good hits on the Pershing. Panzer IV is a little bit too wounded to push way forward. Panther is getting repaired on up. Purple needs some repairs as well. Next round of Henschels does roll a bounce.
Now for a grateful fatherland and glorious struggle. Honor and blood. And this Iron Cross.
Engineers push it forward, though the one-man squad may want to fall back. Does fall back. APs are pretty similar at the moment.
Ready.
Americans are seizing territory from us.
Now got the VP being re-secured. Yep, throwing the Vet, it was Vet 2 Pershing, not Vet 1. Oh, when you got a 2, you should really focus on getting it to 3. Got it. I should really read everything. I won't. Gonna send the Flame Engineers for rifle squads. Still a big blob of them. YP raining on in, trying to stop for the panzers. And the verbal one does go down. Close the rifle squad does drop a bar. We do have a pinto mount upgrade there on the Sherman. I think it'd be a good idea to just save his missions for his various support abilities, so I'm trying to go for pinto mounts. Good pen there from the AT gun. Panther not fully repaired. Since it's sticking onto this one here. Another shot there on this Panther. Transport does take a pen now. And starting to receive a bit of suppression there from the HMG bunker. And everything's falling back there. The British artillery is brought in as well. Pershing persuade forward, one kill. Received a balance there. Artillery raining on in. Some good pens there. Looks like they're directly there on the Panther. And a lot of damage there. Fly getting some good hits. Artillery getting some good hits there. And there goes the Panzer IV, which will probably get Veteran 1. This is a Veteran 3 Panzer IV. Gets an engine crit before going down. Allied War Machine activated there. And when they take on the high ground, gains some rear armor bounces. Mango destroyed a crit there. And there goes the Pershing. Got her Flak 88. Flak 88 fresh deployed in the field. Finding some backline fire support. So both these US players now going for Shermans. Sherman tank sends a bounce. Got Henschel support. This Panzer IV taking severe damage. Good rearm hits there from the Henschel. This got Allied field repair active, which will out DPS or repair the DPS on a single Panzer IV. But the Henschel gets the short engine crit there. Panzer IV secures the kill. Pershing's not been super effective. The Henschel's being just good enough providing fire support. Panther is advancing, trying to destroy this AT gun. Now the Calliope rocket barrage raining on in. Looks like a pretty already that day. Oh boy, does that thing rocks defense and plus range. Yep. Though if you really want defense, the Royal Engineers can make them a bit more durable. Of course, you don't get supercharged rounds, but still. Looks like the Rangers do drop a bazooka. Our squad does pick up the bazooka. Sherman tank takes some hits there. Pershing does take a bounce. Black 88 direct hit there onto the Pershing. And the Verify does have enough munitions for our 20cm rocket barrage. The Allies players do have a capture in their favor and a bit more VPs at the moment. Fly rocket barrage trying to hit the Black 8, but thanks to his teammates' healing HQ, he actually does get some health regen here. Just needs some guys to help repair it up. Howdy! Welcome to stream. This game is so far gone on for 55 minutes. Rocket Squad does some damage here, picks up a bar, and the Rocket Squad does fall back. Direct to there, hit there onto the M1 AT gun. Does pick up the AT gun there. Panthers needs repairs once again. Yeah, just get some sleep. You can always watch this later. You now have the sticky bomb there onto the Panther. World 1 providing some fire support. 20cm rocket barrage raining on in somewhere. Over here. Landing over here, get some good hits. Dead Sherman, I think. Does use Allied War Machine to get it recovered. Pershing took a hit there. Heads forward, pretty forward, took some damage there. The fly piece has plenty of health to work with. Also, one's at efficiency 3. Destroyed integrate on this one here. So another sticky bomb, or maybe bazooka shot will take it out. Does receive a sticky bomb there. And we do have now a Veteran 3 Verilmark Panther on the field. Recovered Sherman tank now firing away against the Panzer IV. More 76mm Shermans, so both players now have 76mm Shermans upgrades. Fly P rocket barrage running at ends. And looks like a bit of friendly fire. One Sherman tank does go down. Black 88 still here. Sherman or Panther repaired on up.
Receiving fire. Heavy Panzer ready. Taking hits.
Possibly. The US players, I think they were running a little bit low in manpower. Yep, looks like this player is almost out of manpower. This player is running low on manpower. Let's switch between all the players. No, never mind. Armor player is actually at pop cap. That's his issue. Really badly. Look all these squads. You got 3, 2, 2, 1, 2, and 5, and he's at 63 out of 63, so he's severely over population cap. I don't know how he did that. Oh, maybe because his medic station kept on getting more riflemen. That could be it. His teammate is somewhat low on manpower. It's plenty of munitions. Using rocket barrage like CM2. And they probably do have supply yard upgrades. Yep, both there. And neither here, so Armor Player can go for both supply yard upgrades, and probably should. Might as well, he probably has plenty of resources for it. Yeah, plenty of manpower and fuel, just go for the supply yard upgrades. You'll also at least help him upgrade, bed up his infantry a little bit faster that he has so many of. The Barrel Player has not too much manpower, not too much munitions, and some fuel to work with, but he can easily consume that if he so choose. And Panzer player has decent amount of manpower, munitions, and fuel to work with. He is not a pop cap, but it can easily get over population cap pretty quickly. Sticky bomb has been casted and bounced. Both sides getting a bit of hits on each other. German staying 6 straight forward. Persians going to take some rear arm hits there. Bounce there from the Panzer IV. Another bounce from the Panther. And Siggy Bomb from the Panther.
Scheiße. The enemy is stealing a victory point from beneath our noses.
Ocean Makers hitting the Pioneers. Critical hitting these Panzer Grenadiers.
We have eliminated the enemy once more.
Calliope's a little bit exposed there. Panther taking some fires, but receiving misses.
The enemy
He's at
advances.
Popcast, so he can't get a free squad from the medic station. Calliope's raiding on in.
Contact! Enemy position broken!
Prop squads take a bit of damage there. Our squad's taking more damage there. Up north, we do have a Sherman taking pretty far forward. About to get wiped out. It is Special C2, so it is asset and goes down.
Superiority once again.
Our squad's pushing the way forward. Right now, it's neutral capture in favor. The southern BP has been neutralized. And our squad's taking quite a bit of fire here. Does say receive a bounce there from that bazooka shot. BP secured. His teammate can bring some register artillery to help him out, keeping that secured. Not enough munitions for one, though. This point's not being decaptured at the moment. You can bring some register artillery now. Cal firing away, hitting the Panther. First, you see a bit of sending some fire onto the nice cross holders. And now I've got these forces push way forward, get some hits on the Panther. And the Bolsheviks do take a pretty big shot there, and the Panthers are avoiding much of the damage. Henschel spins summoning once again. Five is raining on in. Good pen onto the Pershing, and the man surrounded. Does avoid the landmine there as well. Is a body block, very nice. Stop order commands is a good way to prevent ghosting. Panther, and may get a straight crit there. Gunner killed crit, that's not means nothing. What the hell? The Sherman or the Pershing's turret really bugged out there. Does manage to get the final landmine, but does kill off the both these Panthers are crippled. You have another 3 Panthers by the Wehrmacht player, 1 Panzer plus 4, 20cm rock barrage, got some to do. Charging this one's not good idea. He needs to charge this one. This thing has plenty of health to work with. Just because it's engine on fire doesn't mean it's close to death. It hit a landmine. Oh, Cubby 2 has reverse command, which makes it very convenient. And we do have now... Does manage to camouflage away. Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention to that. The Falcon Force took a bit of damage there. Another Calliope rocket barrage running in, hits that Panther quite hard. Justin Trudeau Pershing. Taking some bounces there. Got to keep it distance at the moment. They're not doing all too well though. Another Henschel being summoned. Henschel gets some good rear armor hits there. Both Panthers are not firing away. Does get a pen with one of them. And the Henschel does finish off that Pershing as well. And as crossholders pushed before, they need to start re-securing the central VP. Kanagrad could head down more south. We got a rifle squad nearby though with a bazooka. IP is taking some hits there from the Panther. Good hits there on the rifleman. Nice crossholders to fall back there. Calliope going for close range barrage now. Does get some good hits there. Looks like Pershing will not be going down. This Calliope will be down. He'll be sacking the Veteran C3 Calliope. No Shrimp 76 straight forward. Plenty of help from this Panther can go with though. As we just push forward, we have another wooden pushway forward. Nice crossholders firing away. Not nice crossholders, Fallschirm Jaegers. There are spots trying to decapture that point. We do have these forces advancing. And the Fallschirm Jaegers trying to decapture that point. This VP does get captured. Our squad's pushing the way forward. These squads suddenly get suppressed. It does get a sticky bomb into a flak or whirlwind. Does get fully mobilized. Bazooka does hit the Panther. And another Ranger's firing it on up. One bazooka's up and going for them. And the bazooka model does go down, so he no longer has a bazooka fire against the whirlwind. Almost got killed by his own Flak 88 though. Our squad's gonna get suppressed. Axis players don't have too much armor or VPs left. Calliope rocket barrage shooting on range and hit these forces. Panthers trying to push their way forward. We now have the Sherman taking a face way forward. The short engine crit there. Does not get a death crit there. And the Sherman tank does go down. In an observation post. Panther 1 and 2 now trying to engage the Pershing. One of the Panthers trying to go to the rear armor and needs to stop order command. Does intercept the Pershing. Stops the Pershing from the advances way forward.
They're losing territory.
All these Panthers are plenty up. Allied War Machine now activated. Looks like got another off-map combat group here. Looks like a AT gun, rifle squad, Rangers, and a MG. The MG could be sent to the southern VP, which is nice and fine there. 20cm rocket barrage running on in. Takes out one of the Calliopes, which will get recovered. The other one takes some damage there. Does save that one. The other one, of course, has gone down. Has gone down. Panther takes some damage here. Triple Wehrmacht Panther straight forward. Got a capture in favor of the Wehrmacht players. They have had the Southern BP once again. Does take some damage there. Couple sticky bombs fist going here. Panther does go down, or Pershing. One bounce, one does get an engine crit. Another Pershing is also on the field. Trim take fire, providing some fire support. Transport start retargeting towards the Pershing and go for the rear armor shots. Does receive a pair of sticky bombs though instead. Pershing sends a bounce there. Forward rotation. Sends a bounce there. Does get a good rear armor hit there. So these guys are going to be repaired up a little bit quickly, but they're just now starting to be repaired. A couple more sticky bombs there in the Panzer forward. And there goes the Panzer forward. See, for the armor player, plenty of manpower and fuel. Does have both supply yard upgrades now. His teammate has some manpower to work with, some munitions, and plenty of fuel. A good amount of munitions, I should say. As player has some manpower to work with, plenty of munitions to work with, and plenty of fuel. And right now, the Veteran player does have some manpower to work with, some munitions to work with, and some fuel to work with. Austrian Jaegers push the way forward. They have another fly-through rocket barrage running on in. Hits the Panther a little bit. Well, quite a bit. Sticky bomb does connect onto the Panther. Another Henschel being summoned. Destroyed engine crit. And does lose the Panther. Oh, we do have a short barrel Panzer IV. He has gone for armor skirts, which will make him a bit more resilient to the bazooka and make the sequence a bit higher bounce rate. He could probably set it up right here, or maybe set up north to prevent that BP from being decaptured, randomly at least. As we're taking out that AT gun. Grenades been thrown there. Does eat it quite a bit. And the player's sort of lagging a little bit there. AT gun is starting to get overran. Rifle squad here got Glide through a rocket barrage raining on in. Glide P takes some damage there. Short barrel Panzer IV took quite a bit of hits there. Does go down. Up here, got the Panther and the rear armor of a Pershing. Good number of Pershings gone down this game, that's for sure. I think more Pershings gone down than Panthers.
We have only 50 points in reserve. The weakness is dropping. Cowards. They are attacking secure territory in the farmland.
Does take some pens there. May gonna short a crit there on death crit. Falling back there, trying to save from the Sherman. Takes out the Sherman there. Now this guy can push it forward. We'll find a landmine though.
The enemy advances.
Got some artillery raining on in here. VP is currently neutral. Despicably neutral.
Yankees are grabbing our territory.
Fire squad decatching this point here. That's a bit of a problem. They can't be losing these VPs. They don't have too many remaining. There's artillery in this sector. Gonna let the Pioneers hang about though. Our squad gets wiped out. Panther something to overran. We got sticky bomb down the Panther. Another sticky bomb down the Panther. Global one firing away. This is VP's running neutral. Multiple drop weapons there, including a 30 cal and a bar. Of course, the bar is a 30 cal, but still. We now have the Panther here, relatively healthy. This one's just taking more and more abuse. And that one looks like will be going down. Well, the fatherland has been activated there. Main gun destroyed a quick down the Panther. See the bounce there. See another sticky bomb that will likely finish off. Off of power shoot raining on India. This player last time checked had plenty of munitions for it. Next crossroads are braving the barrage, a bit foolishly. They need medical supplies. Next round is probably gonna wipe them. No, guess not. Now getting pretty close. And it looks like he will actually manage to secure it. Next we're on map, rolls a miss, and captures it. Multiple drop bars here. Scavenged in 3 Penn's Elite Panther. Bar picked up in the STG squad. It's not going to be used all too well. Bar just let the Luftwaffe ground force pick up. They do decide to pick up a 30 cal. Which would be a good idea to probably just task it up here to help protect the VP up north. Maybe set it up down south to protect the VP they have captured up here. In fact, they have a triple capture in their favor at the moment. The allies may not realize just yet. If they don't have too many VPs to work with against a triple capture. There's the VP, Bar Rock squads pushing their way forward. Sticky bomb down to the Panther. Destroyed engine crit. Knights Crossholders advancing. Got multiple stun grenades being casted from the Knights Crossholders. 5P rocket barrage running on in. Do have registered artillery in this region as well. And our squad takes some damage there. Looks like the World War One goes down there once again. Picks up bar there, decrease the AT gun. Bar squad straight forward, putting some rounds there in the Kaliningrad. Best use a Burgundy to get that recovered. Hellcat deploying with you, gets a pen down the Panther. Also, this Hellcat came from off that comm group since it comes upgraded with the Pinto mount. Panther does go down, 30 cal firing. Another pushing his way forward. Another round of Henschel's being summoned as well. Does pick up the Hellcat. Rolls a miss there. Panther may get a good pen there. It looks like the Henschels may have took out that one. But this Panther does have more vehicle kills. Ultimately is trying to capture the VP once again. The Central One still secured by the Axis players, and having a Knights Crossholders put to camp it is probably a good idea. Rangers fires it up. I want to see one. Up there's the other bazooka model. Let's get a couple pens there. Gonna go for another 30 cal. Plus, got a bunch of rifle squads, another ranger squad here. It's the bunker, and it looks like this one will receive a stick bomb there. Fresh person out pulling the field. Multiple stick bombs there on this Panther. It's basically done for. World War straight forward. Danger crit there under this Panther as well.
The enemy
Another Piper Rock Barrage, this time a bit of friendly fire damage there. World One gets a destroyed engine crit there. First does take some of the Piper rocket shots. And the Flak 88 that's still alive back there gets a good pin on the rear armor of the Pershing. Next shot from the Flak 88. Flak 88 looks like a rolls and miss there. And the Panther does manage to secure the kill. Looks like Injury's trying to lay down booby trap or demolition charge onto that bunker. The southern VP has been decaptured. Knight's Crossholders are being grenaded. They send a stun grenade over him. They can use some medical supplies there. Another stun grenade being casted. Need some medical supplies in the sky while they're catching at the point, I would say. Rangers do fall back. Gotta assume catch in favor of the Axis players. Oh, the bunker blocked the line of sight. That's what happened. Good catch.
Our enemy is only 25 points left. We are
You
crushing
start recapturing that point. Get medical supplies onto it. Assume catch in favor of the Axis players. And as the next person does pick up the bazooka.
unit down.
Not using medical supplies on it, but we'll be capturing the point. And capturing up this point as well. Getting triple capture with just guaranteed victory. Honestly, them just keep still trying to capture the point, even if they are just going to get wiped out, would be quite nice. Does explode a little bit there. The point is going to be neutralized. This one's going to be captured. Double capture would probably spell victory. No, it does get interrupted there a little bit there. And again, 5P taking some hits there. This central point will not be captured, and the Allies have captured the silver point in time. The cow firing away. Crewed by Knight's Crossholders, apparently. So he sacked the squad for that. Bunker has been rebuilt. Pioneers get wiped out. Now the Axis players have to decapture a point as soon as they can. Another round of Henschels being summoned. Bet 3 defense, STG 4-man squad advancing of Panther Grenadiers. Pretty much. Person does take some hits down there. Panther Grenadiers push forward. That's a verbal win. And we've got some good rear arm hits there on the Veteran C1 Pershing. And the Panther Grenadiers are fall back. Various infantry units are charging the way forward. Not too many VPs remaining left for the Axis players, nor for the Allies. Next crossholders, something needs to go in the center to start decapturing the VP. Pioneers repairing up makes sense. Some of these squads need to go forward and capture. Sherman Crocodile summoned. A lot of light cover there to improve the combat capabilities of it. Pioneers rapidly decapturing the point. They moved at the point decapturing time. They're now 13-13. Now the Axis player has 12. 20cm rocket barrage summoned on top of the Pershing. Panther backing on off. Rock squad as well. Something lagged a little bit there. Main construct picked on the Pershing. It goes down 20cm rocket barrage. Sherman Crocodile straight forward. Rock squad gets suppressed. We do have multiple squads heading down south to capture this point, so the Axis players should be fine enough to stabilize. And pair of Pioneers getting immolated. Knight's Cross or Fortune is trying to engage. Knight's Cross to capture, neutralize the point. That's a minimum needed. And as long as they maintain the capture, they will help the Knight respond for catching up. Gets exploded quite a bit. It's the Fortune as well. More right squad there. This point gets neutralized well, so now the Axis players are decapturing once again. This one will be captured in time, so and this one looks like as well. If this guy goes down, we'll interrupt it a little bit. 9-9. Now capture favor of the Axis or Allies. That's cross for down this point immediately. Dogpile the points. And the point has been partially reverted back, and the Knights Crossholders do get a little bit of tag off there, nothing too much. Polypus pushing forward, Panther as well. Grenade on the Knights Crossholders, no medical supplies onto them. as long as one gets neutralized, they'd be fine. Nothing else does get neutralized with 3 VPs remaining. I don't know who's actually capturing at the moment. Allies of dogpiling infantry is there. It looks like it was the Luftwaffe ground force that was neutralizing, capturing it, but now it's going to be fully neutral. Despicably neutral. Allies are now trying to decapture the point. Lose that squad there. Pioneers straight forward. Double sticky bombs there. And we will capture it. It will probably spell game over for the Axis players. And that is the end of the replay. This is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. I should capturing the 2 other likely, yeah. At that point in time, just have dogpile on the points. Right now, it's getting a little bit late to me. I didn't get much sleep last night, so I'm going to call the stream. This is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, have a good evening, and get some good